While I was a student at Montclair State University, to make some extra money, I taught myself legal reading and writing and worked for 2 dynamo attorneys who, like myself, had a penchant for partying. They invited me to one of New Jersey's oldest events, the Walk to Washington. This was actually a train ride that started at New Jersey Penn Station, made a few stops along the way, and arrived in Washington, D.C., ending with a really cool dinner. When I learned that Senator Hillary Clinton was on board, my pulse began to race because she'd always been the woman I most admired. I was determined to meet her. As I made my way through the train, it led me to be within striking distance. Now my heart was pounding so hard, if it wasn't for the noise of the train, everyone would have heard it. When I found myself face to face with her and the moment arrived, instead of just asking her for an autograph, I blurted out that, like her, since childhood, I had been beyond fervent about women's rights. A man, obviously belonging to the Secret Service, moved towards me, but she discreetly moved him away. She asked, "How old were you when you became aware of these issues, and how come?" Then I'm practically telling her the story of my life, of being a person of mixed race and how that set me apart, leading to a heightened awareness of when people were being done wrong. She was so attentive, it emboldened me to say, "May I ask your opinion on a personal matter?" "My passion," I said, "is to make a documentary film about female trafficking." She sat quietly for a minute, me terrified that I bored her, then asked some questions. Within minutes, she reached into her bag, got out a card and a pen, and on the back wrote a note introducing me to a colleague of hers from Boston who eventually became my investor. That one of the world's most prominent women could have such an immediate faith in me, coupled with my own drive, marked the beginning of my filmmaking career and changed my life. During COVID, filmmaking, a collaborative medium, is a challenge, but it isn't going to keep me from my path. This disgracefully mismanaged pandemic, which BLM, amongst others, has stood up to, has only reinforced my sense of duty. Though as a woman and a minority, I am part of a marginalized group of filmmakers, I will continue to tell the stories of the countless other disenfranchised people in our nation. Not only that, during this crisis, I am a candidate running to be a township committee member, blue of course, in a red town. Ain't nothing gonna stop me.